Hey, let me ask you this. Do you use the same towel to like dry your face and balls?
I start with the balls and finish at the face.
Oh, really?
No. Face to balls. So yeah, face to balls.
No, you said that shit real quick.
I did it backwards.
You said that shit real quick. I like to do balls first, face right after.
Mouth? Damn, bro. And then this is a good pelito.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, these are. You should say these. Bro. You should say them, bro.
Welcome to another episode of Back in the Day, where
talking about
apparently Herschel likes to use his towel from
one towel.
Balls to face.
You want to do the intro, Georgie?
Yeah, we already did it. Right?
You want to do it?
That was it, right?
I already did it right there.
Yeah. Keep going.
I know, right?
Damn. Wait, what about you though? Do you use the same towel?
Wait. Was that the intro?
Huh? Yeah, that was the intro. Yeah, let's keep
but we got to the episode though. We gotta say episode and all that.
All right, go. Yeah, I would have kept going.
I'm fucking dying.
Okay, be honest.
Back in the day, episode 13. We're gangbanging today. It's our 13th episode.
Come on.
Back in the day. How are you guys feeling today? How are you guys feeling, man? So let's get into it. Juan started it off. What was the question, Juan?
What the fuck? We're gangbanging?
So after you shower, do you use one towel to like dry your face and balls, or do you have like?
Hold on, like my jaw is like.
And if you guys haven't noticed, George is back. He took a little 2-week hiatus working on his car. How you feeling, George? What's the update on the car, man?
Answer the question though.
Both questions.
You use the same one, huh?
Both questions. What about you?
I use the same one.
Same one.
Yeah. I don't know. People use two for like their body.
Yeah, I've been doing the 2-towel thing.
I was like stuck in this loop with just laughing.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like I couldn't stop. You ever had that where like
it hurts
you just be laughing so hard and then like or just like any little thing you just keep laughing. You just can't stop laughing. That's like me right now. Yeah, so I took some time off trying to motor swap my car, which in the end, like, I didn't make it. Like, I couldn't finish the job. I'm still working on it, you know what I mean? But I had tried to set myself like a deadline because I was trying to get it out for Easter, for like the big Easter cruise that they do right there in Mount Square Park.
How's your guys' Easter actually?
It was actually pretty good. So like, yeah, cool. Though I spent it like, so I made a deal. So I had told my lady, look, if I manage to finish the car, we're going to Mount Square Park, and we're going for the whole big cruise.
It gets cracking there. Huh?
It gets cracking. You know what I mean? Like all of like my club members were all working on their cars, so they all had something to show out too. That's why I was also doing it too. You know, like one of my boys, he just pulled out his car with like hydraulics, so they were doing like a big competition over there too, and everything. You know what I mean? So it's like lowriding's like religious holiday. It's like Easter is like their religious is like holiday.
It's a big deal. I was trying to tell people
because they like on Mount Square Park, like that is like a whole big block. You know what I mean? And you just see nothing but fucking lowriders all cruising up and down.
And you said that even your club members were taking time off while you were at work trying to get you to, or trying to get the car done in time, right?
Yeah.
And you still couldn't finish.
Still couldn't make it, man.
No, it was just like, we just couldn't figure it out. Like at one point I had like 9 people like at my house, like working from like 9 in the morning to like 11 at night, all trying to work on it. You know what I mean? And like, so in the end, we just couldn't figure it out.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just holding the flashlight and be like, you know, struggling. You know,
did you ever go through that, like helping your dad or your uncle fix a car?
Just yells
at you the whole time? They're yelling at you the whole time for just holding the flashlight.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I wish my dad would have taught me more, but yeah.
So it didn't make it. You know what I mean? I just it's got like this. It wants to turn on, just doesn't stay on.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Man.
But I can always figure it out. But
so what'd you do?
I still had a great time because like we went to my in-laws' house and I got to see my daughter walk for the first time.
Oh,
towards
she took
me.
her first steps?
Yeah, she walked her first steps.
Nice.
Like she walked like maybe like 5-6 steps.
And for the people that don't know, you know, these guys are like first time dads. They're all around the same age, right? Like 1 year old.
Pretty much.
So like my
Like
son
we're
too,
like
he's
weeks
a year.
apart from each other.
That's crazy.
Like all of our kids are like 1 week
That's
apart.
funny how that happened.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're going to Vegas though, right? You said you're going to
So
Vegas. What's the deal?
I'm going to Vegas actually tomorrow. I think like Friday, Saturday, and I think I'm coming back Sunday. Though I wish it was for funner causes. Obviously, we're going for a funeral.
Oh,
so we're going for a funeral. My wife's I think it was her stepdad passed away, so we're going over there for like the eulogy and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we're doing over there. I'm not sure like how he died.
Yeah, we don't have to get into all that.
So I'm just going over there just to show like, you know, support, you know, for her family.
And then you're gonna gamble.
You know.
And pick up some car parts on the way.
Yeah. And
Maybe.
I mean,
You
I
know,
would.
if I got the time.
Yeah.
If I got the time. I only made reservations for like one night, you know what I mean?
Rest in
Hey,
peace,
you
son.
ever say you want to walk the whole strip? That's the dumbest move ever.
I've never done that.
No.
I've never done
Okay.
that. I've been to Vegas.
regret
I've
it.
never really like actually like I would stay on the strip, but never really like do anything whatsoever
You
on
would
the
just be
strip.
walking around, you know.
I would either like be at like either for like an event or something. I would go just for that event and then like come back to my hotel room and then just like,
That's it.
you know, maybe I go because I always stay at the Luxor.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I know, right? Well, because they got the Fat Tuesdays right there too. You know what I
class
mean?
over
So
there.
like, I go get a Fat Tuesday, go play a little slot.
you
You know
go.
what I mean? And then
Champagne.
fucking dip out.
I mean, that sounds amazing, bro. Even like in Laughlin, like for the people that don't know, I love gambling. I love going to the casinos. That's something that I love. But that seems so like appealing to be able to be in your room, go downstairs, go play some games, have some drinks, walk right back. But I've stayed in Vegas. I've stayed in some really nice spots, and I've stayed in some really like grimy spots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So I've gotten the best of both worlds.
That's cool.
that,
I don't really
that
think it's
Motel 6.
quality.
Last minute, you know, need somewhere to
It
stay.
smells
real
like
quick.
cigarettes in there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, it's crazy.
But
Nah,
what
I
do
love
you guys
Vegas.
usually do when you go to Vegas? Like the times you have. Where do you go?
Tao is a club that I've
I've heard of that one, yeah.
Tao is cool, man.
Is it cool?
Tao is cool. It's like a really nice.
I went to that
vibe.
one in the Paris, like the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
like a club in there.
That's right.
You know, I've never really been to like any clubs. I've been to like some like small dive bars.
Yeah.
That were like right on the outside of the strip.
Yeah.
You know, but normally when I go there, it's always because it's like a show that I'm going to. It's like a lowrider show.
Mainly for cars, huh?
Yeah, mainly for cars. You know, I got a buddy over there that's also part of the car club. You know, shout out to Shark, the homie Sharky. He's out there. He lives over there. He stays over there. So he like every time I usually go over there, like he'll kind of give me like a tour of the underground stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, the Area 15 is in Vegas.
Oh,
right?
I've been
Right?
I've been there before too.
Wait,
That-
what's Area 15?
It's like an
like an adult.
museum, like artistry thing.
Disneyland.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's art.
they got
artsy.
Okay, like a Banksy type thing.
it kind of it's more like
What would you consider it? I don't know.
it's like weird. Like
Is
they
there
have
any
like this-
aliens involved in this?
No,
No,
it's
really,
not
it's
really.
Area
but it's like
51,
it's
Area
a pretty,
15?
Yeah, it's like a
It's like a
very
big-ass
cool
hangar.
museum.
Really?
It's like a big hangar, and then like they have like a lot
You
of
can drink and
artwork.
stuff. Yeah, there's cool little props and stuff in there. Yeah.
It's not like
I-
artwork
Richie
like
went, I feel
paintings or
like.
drawings.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like they made a car like ginormous fucking car made out of like
that's cool.
parts
I
of
like
metal
that.
and
So
like
it's like
that's
an art show.
art.
It's
You know
like
what
an
I
art
mean?
show, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And they have like this big ass store where everything's big. So like the box of cereal is like that big. You know what I mean? And you can actually buy it. You
Oh,
know what I
really?
mean? Yeah,
Oh,
you can
shit.
actually buy like shop in there like a big supermarket, but it's
Oh, that's
big,
cool.
big.
It's
So
a
like
cool
this
little
bottle of
spot.
water is like probably like, you know what I mean? So like
Yeah, yeah.
you're walking around with this like big ass like little shopping cart, and you just go
I
throughout
mean,
the store.
I would even want to go for the shows for the years that it was running. I wanted to see the Jersey Boys, you know, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the musicians, classic music.
I went to go see
classic, but there's a whole show.
Pawn Stars, their pawn shop. You know what I mean?
Gold and
That's-
Silver.
Gold and
really?
Silver, yeah.
I love that
Sick.
show, man.
Pawn Stars.
I'll just let
Man,
it play.
it ain't nothing like the fucking TV show. That that's all staged. It's all staged.
100%.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I was like, "Where's Chumley?" And it's like, "Yeah, none of
love
these guys fucking work here."
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, or like I did go to Chumley's little restaurant, like literally across the street.
He has a restaurant too?
Yeah, he has his own little restaurant.
dang.
You know?
I like the other one.
He has his little candy store too.
There's an old guy, and there's like a younger dude. There's like Pawn Stars. You know what I'm talking about? And they're grimy. It's grimy in there because the type of people that go in there to sell the stuff. No, oh okay.
No, I'm not sure.
Grimy.
I don't know. It's like a ghetto version of the Pawn Stars.
But you know what's
Are you
crazy?
talking about the one that's in like Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, a different city?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I feel like it's
With,
that.
like,
But
the
let's stay
son
on
and the
let's stay
daughter.
on Vegas
Okay.
real quick though. Like in Vegas, you guys have seen the tattoo shops? How they have like $10 tattoos?
Oh, that's that one shop.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
my cousin
Pink
Jesse,
tattoo shop.
you
went?
Jesse had all those bangers. Yeah,
Oh,
Jesse, you
shit.
met Jesse.
Yeah.
I've
at
done
the
a few
quinceañera,
cover-ups
Yeah, he had
from
like
there.
four little $10
of
tattoos.
those tattoos.
So
Yeah, I've done a few of them, like cover-ups.
Oh, the
where
$10
like they said,
tattoos?
"Oh yeah, like we were in Vegas and I got this little shit."
So
You can
beware
cover it."
of the $10 tattoos in
Would
Vegas.
you get a $10 tattoo from Vegas?
I do it for
I would.
content. I do it for content. Run
Yeah,
it
I
up.
would.
Run it up.
I used to say I want to go to like the grimiest places.
Juan was
to get
telling me
tattoos.
like, "Oh, you should."
do.
Juan
There
was
you go.
telling me you should do a Herschel where like you take your tattoo equipment, you tattoo on the strip, and I'm like,
Should have.
You got the lips
Should have.
like that. Oh,
You should have, man.
I don't know. That's not. There's like a lot of people. It's all super crowded. I'm not gonna do that.
what's your favorite movie of all time? I was watching
Gatsby.
How to Be a Menace in South Central, I think.
Yeah.
And now you think you hard?
Yeah, on the one guy.
Are you talking about the comedy? Don't Be a
yeah,
Menace?
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a parody. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Don't
that
Be a
one.
Menace, yeah.
My-
It's a
Don't Be-
parody.
Yeah, there you go.
to
Don't be a
society.
menace. Yeah.
That's
I like
funny.
that.
My
That's
favorite movie. Well, I got two. It's The Outsiders and The Great Gatsby.
Pressy, they read The Outsider, so he's on his greaser mode right now. Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now he's being like his dad.
Now he's seeing it. You know, he hasn't touched his hair, but he's like trying to buy like flannels and stuff like that. You know. Wow, we read what was it? Yeah, The Great Gatsby. That's a good one. I love anything with Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's cool.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I
you know?
love the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I want to rewatch Titanic. I haven't seen it in forever. When back
a-
in the
that's
day,
like-
it was 2 videos.
That's a
to
fucking
watch
3-hour movie.
Paint me like
Exactly,
your
2
French
VHS.
girls. That's the only line I remember.
Yeah, you're like, that's what
or
we
draw,
keep an
draw me
artist.
like your French girls, something like that.
Man.
Oh,
How did it?
I don't know. Pose.
Oh man, I don't get sick of 40-year-old virgin, Knocked Up, and This Is 40. Those 3 right there are
40-year-old
some of my
virgin.
favorite movies right there. I can watch those every day, and I hate watching. Movies,
Superbad is one of my
that's
also
another classic.
my
I
favorite.
love any Adam Sandler's movie. That one's a good one too.
Big Daddy. I love Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Pause. yeah, that's a classic one right
Hey,
there.
Hersh, you've been saying a lot of sus things
I think my favorite
since the
from
beginning of this
his,
podcast.
I believe it's Click. You remember Click?
Oh yeah. Click.
That was a classic.
That was a good one. You're right.
Yeah, that
you're
one
right.
was
You know, and he always has all of his buddies, the same guys,
Yeah, that's what's
in
even
every
cooler about
movie.
it.
You know what I mean?
Bro, Little
So that's-
Nicky, Little Nicky,
Oh, yeah.
classic. Man, yeah, those are badass.
Back in the day.
I don't know if you guys seen this story, but there's 2 former jail guards sentenced for using Baby Shark song to punish inmates. So when I did my county time, bro, they actually the
That's
guards.
inhumane.
So we got in trouble for something, right?
Another
Yeah, it
one.
is. It was fucked up. And what they ended up playing was they were playing a circus song. And over, this circus song repeated for like, I don't know how long.
Loud
But it was
too.
torture, bro.
That sounds
shit
like torture.
Was torture. And I've told that to a few people.
Imagine.
But yeah, so
It's
they're
like-
Lights are flickering.
They're
It's
getting
like
in
playing
trouble.
Bad Bunny to George without like nonstop, bro. He would go crazy.
Hey, George is over the Spanish music right now. George, you're sick of it, huh?
Yeah.
Bro.
Damn, George is sick of the sad cut hours. He's
Yeah.
over it right now. You don't want to hear Spanish music.
crazy.
But yeah, no, that's crazy that they're doing that to people, man.
Damn.
So Georgie, what did you said you wanted to bring up Bud Light earlier, right? That was one of my topics.
Let me ask you this: are you a Bud Light kind of guy?
I don't even really drink Bud Light,
Are you a Modelo kind of guy?
which I think it's still the same company.
Says a lot about you.
It's the same company.
Because what do you
Right,
like,
but-
bro? Cruise?
Well, usually, no, I don't like Coors Light.
Budweiser.
Like,
Well, I'm more
Bud
of
Ice.
a Dos Equis kind of guy.
His
okay,
seltzers.
okay.
He's all his
Pacificos.
seltzers.
It's all about Pacificos.
Pacificos and Modelo Negra.
Pacificos.
Yeah, like Dos Equis. I take like a Pacifico.
I had
or,
soju for the first time.
But which
Actually
one?
gets you fucked up. It was the classic, the
What is
regular
it?
Oh, the classic.
Oh, I've never heard.
Yeah, I know they have
Soju?
flavors.
You never had soju?
No.
It's a
Wow, do
Korean
you don't eat at
alcoholic
Korean
drink.
barbecue?
Oh, that's why. Not
Yeah.
much. I like Korean barbecue. I just don't go to a lot of
Yeah,
spots.
yeah.
Or you just don't like cooking?
No, I'm down. Oh, that's where you gotta cook yourself.
Yeah, you gotta, that's Korean barbecue.
No, like Jen or something.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm down. I just haven't been, bro. But for the people that are wondering, we brought up Bud Light because in recent news, Bud Light's partnership with trans influencer sparks right-wing boycott. So, a lot of people are upset because they put this, this transgender TikTok influencer on these cans, and they release these specialty cans where it basically has like, their pronouns on there, they, them, she, her. So it's like
They should put, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it just starts getting real political at this point, It's just it's all political. And here's the deal: someone's in this type of scenario, you're gonna have one side that's gonna be upset. It is what it is. But
what are your pronouns? It's a way.
Yeah. I got a topic.
Sick ass fool.
Sick ass fool. There you go. George's pronoun is sick ass fool.
God.
I like that. Okay, so I did want to bring this up, bro. So I was watching No Jumper, and Adam starts talking about 6ix9ine, right? And he's describing this Latina song that dropped, right? And then they got into like Latina. He's like, no, Latino, and then he's like, oh, Latinx. So it got me wondering, and there's something that I feel like. We're three Mexican dudes here, 3 Chicanos, 3 Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you consider yourself. What do you guys think of the word Latinx? And do you identify yourself as Latinx, or what do you identify yourself as? Let me just ask you that.
What are you proud of?
Is this the Latinx podcast?
Nah.
Do we claim Latinx? And because I think
I don't.
Real quick, because I think what happened is Latino is male, right? Latina is female. So right now we're moving into this gender neutral world. Yeah. So they got rid of it, and it's Latina or Latinx.
Annoying. Not gonna lie, like I'm over that.
I feel like everyone's always trying to put a label on something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like everything has to be labeled.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to feel like they're being acknowledged in a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I noticed that from my daughter's birth certificate. It said male, female, and then non-binary.
Really?
I put non-binary. I was like, "Fuck her." If she wants to be like a guy or a girl or look sad, whatever. Fucking, not just kidding. But that was an option though.
Really? That's
yeah.
I did not know that.
I just put female.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Hey, she wants to change. She wants to change it. She's gonna pay for it
at the right age. Because then there's the other question. Then
they want to go back or something.
Yeah. Because that's what's going on in today's world. Is the early transition.
It gets very confusing because then some even like today's kids would be like, I didn't ask to be born. And before that used to be like just a.
Hey, be careful what you say, Georgie. We don't want to get.
We don't want to get born. Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Right, like when you get in an argument, you tell your parents like, I didn't ask to be born in this.
Yeah.
But now it comes to a controversial part where people will say like, well, I didn't ask to be born as a male or a female, so therefore you can't choose what I am as a baby, like what you were saying. Yeah. So that's why they also put the non-binary, so that way they can make the decision. So now it's come to the point too where like you can't even, like as a parent, you can't even choose for them, you know what I mean? Because as an adult to a child, you are responsible for that child, so therefore you make the decision. Mm-hmm. But now they're saying that as a baby, like you don't have that right.
Yeah.
They also want to do that too, where like as a parent, you can't have that right to choose whether your child is going to be a boy or a girl.
I'm good for it.
You know what I mean? But that's like the same thing. Like that's like you saying like when the baby like is developing in the womb to say like, oh, I hope it's a boy or I hope it's a girl. People would even get offended by that. I was like, well, why would you care if it was why would you want a boy or why would you want a girl? Wouldn't you want it to be healthy? And I'm like, I'm just saying, I can't even say like, so it's like 2023. It's like all like super weird where like you can't even say certain things because again, it's someone always is going to get offended by it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
It's a hot topic, man, especially with sports. I mean, I'm sure what you guys have seen, right? With sports, like the male that transitions into a female and then they go to swimming in women's swimming and they dominate that sport. So, a lot of people are wondering, is this something where, do we put transgender people in their own league? Yeah. But it goes against the side where it's
discrimination.
Yeah, right, it's like, well, no, like because on that side people are saying no, trans woman is a woman. They should be able to. So it's like it gets real tricky. It gets real tricky. Yeah. I mean, how would you feel? Let's just say your daughter, she plays, I don't know, she plays some sort of sport, And then there's a dude that comes in, a woman, transgender woman that comes in, man that transitions into woman. And then let's just say wrestling, like a big, beats, out wrestles like your daughter, my daughter. Is that fair? It's just tricky, bro. It's just tricky. And I get the hormones.
Grab her by the balls.
And this podcast is for everybody. Whatever you want to be, do that. So I don't want to put it out. It's not that we're against anything. Yeah. Everybody's feel free to be whoever you want. But I'm just saying in these types of scenarios, I just want to ask those questions. That's really what it is.
It's just There's always a way to sometimes find comedy in it, and don't feel offended by me saying that. Because actually South Park actually did an episode about that where
I don't want to talk about South Park.
No, but you know how they don't care.
They do too much. They don't care, bro.
You know what I mean? But they do an episode about that where like. What's his Macho Randy or something like that? He then identifies himself as a girl to play in like the women's Olympics. Okay. And he's just like dominating.
There's a whole episode on that?
Yeah, there's like a whole episode about that.
I haven't seen South Park in years, bro.
So like, wow. When you were saying that, it just made me think about that. I was like,
and doesn't like for example, Lil Uzi Vert, doesn't he identify as a bisexual alien, or who does?
Is that what he is?
There's somebody that identifies that as a bisexual alien, like that's their pronoun or whatever. Not their pronoun, what they identify as.
So is this the they them podcast?
I don't know. No, I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
This is the It podcast.
But moving on again with the future, on the topic of the future and the times that we're in right now, this whole AI thing is getting out of hand. I don't know if you guys have seen, but they're using, I can replicate your voice in AI and make it seem like you're saying something. And I think that's going back to, we keep talking about verification, right? It's going to come to a point where like, if the post didn't come from my page with my verification, it wasn't me. Cause right now I can create a video of you, I don't know, saying some crazy shit in this podcast, and I can replicate your AI voice. So it's already happening, and which brings me to this topic. It's scammers use AI to replicate a 15-year-old's voice to call her mother and demand $1 million in ransom money. So right now, your wife, you can get a call right now from Angie, and she could be telling you the craziest things, and you're gonna run it because we're at a time now where
that's like some movie shit.
It is, bro. But this is where we're at.
Yeah,
we're living. Hey, the movies are becoming real life, man. This is crazy. It's crazy.
That's like some Mission Impossible shit right there.
Yeah. Well, they're also talking about you being in the future about being able to download your consciousness into a new body. What about that? Heck? You see what I mean?
Or clone yourself.
Would clone yourself? We talked about that. I'm good, bro.
Have you seen that one movie? I think 6 Days Later or something like that. It's Arnold Source, the Terminator guy.
Okay. Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
He's like, whoa. He's like it's a movie about like clones.
Really? Which one?
I think it's called like 6 Days Later, something like that.
6 Days Later.
Point is,
Angel, do you know what movie he's talking about?
Imagine being cloned.
No, I go back to Arnold Schwarzenegger for Total Recall.
Total Recall? Yeah, true.
I don't think they know about that.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
6 Days Later, it's
right?
The horror movie?
I was gonna say it's
28 days later.
It's Wednesday.
It's man.
Hey, on another topic, Georgia, how's your dog doing?
Oh, she's doing.
He was never sick, huh? Like, let me get there.
The car parts.
No, she's doing way better.
Brand new engine.
No, she's doing way better, to be honest. What was it like? I think it was like it's Saturday. We went to go take her staples to get removed. So she's doing a lot better. She's just gotten like real, like I guess the whole incident. She's gotten like real like sensitive about like everything. You know what I mean? Like now I have to like basically get a trainer to train my dog again because like.
Oh really?
Yeah, like every time I have people
scared,
over,
huh?
yeah, like I have people over, she's like aggressive.
It's like trauma,
now, you
bro.
know what I mean? Like
that's tough.
So true. Before, like she was like the happiest dog. Like you can come to my house like middle of the night.
Yeah,
and she like as long as I was there, like she would just be like chilling
because she was attacked. Bro.
Yeah, so like now she
was attacked.
Now she's got like trauma, like she's traumatized,
PTSD.
And, yeah, like now she's like cautious about everything. Thing, huh? You know what I mean? Like, so now I gotta go and hire a personal trainer to come back. And usually for they don't like to train older dogs because it's always harder, because then it's harder to break a habit, such as like being afraid or things like that. So now I got to do all that, you know what I mean? Because it's not then like, I mean, you get a pit bull who's very sensitive, and anything you see,
bite you.
You know, then it becomes that whole that stereotype where like, you know, pit bulls are dangerous and this and that, and like,
True.
I can't put my kids around him. You got to get rid of the dog, and I'm like,
Damn.
Let's get
you know,
let's get the dog whisperer.
I was gonna say the dog whisperer.
for real. Well, actually, the personal trainer that I had the first time around when I had my dog, she was like, I think like 8 months.
Was it the same guy that you referred me or a different guy?
Yeah, it was the same guy that I referred you, and he even said like that supposedly like he was better than the dog whisperer. He's like,
What the?
he's like, I trained some of his dogs,
Damn.
and just, so I was just like, all right, okay, whatever, you know. But I might have to call him again.
Damn.
I gotta call that.
Imagine
guy.
having like a pet tiger.
Hey, but good to hear your dog's a lot better.
Tiger.
I'm gonna cut back a little bit back to the transgender topic real quick. Women claim she doesn't tell men she's dating that she's transgender because they're too judgmental. So she's hooking up with men that think she's a biological woman, and she's not telling them. So what do you guys think about that? That's
What do you? Well, let me rephrase that as another question. Do you think it's right that if someone who is transgender should let their partner know, or whoever they're dating, that they were transgender
from the start?
I think you should say from the start. I mean, I would if that was me.
It's
like once I got into anything, I'd be like, "Hey, this is a very tell them straight from the start.
Important.
Take it or leave it, and whatever they decide, you move forward on that. You know, because here's the deal: the longer you drag it on, the more impact it's going to make, the harder it's going to be. So might as well just get it, out the way.
Or just being honest from the beginning.
Yeah, because look, bro, a lot of things can't really happen. You know, let's just say there's people out there, men out there that. Let's just say you don't tell them. People will, I'm not going to say the word, but they'll unalive people for things like this. There's real crimes and things those things have really happened. Real scenarios that I'm giving right now have happened like that.
I bet.
It is real life. But I've even heard people say like, oh, you're homophobic if you wouldn't smash a trans chick. Basically like yeah. So it's just. Yeah, that's the the world that we're in right now. Central C reference right there. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Drake Bell is reported missing in Daytona, Florida, right now. So Drake Bell from Drake and Josh. Remember we were talking about Drake and Josh? I thought it was in Mexico too.
Drake Campana,
but he's missing right now. So I wonder,
that's what he goes about.
Drake Campana. I wonder.
Missing?
Yeah, he's missing right now.
Hey, he was doing some wild shit.
I mean, I don't know too much about it, but
what if it just turns out to be like another incident, like Dave Chappelle, where he just like,
when he went to Africa,
I'm just gonna take time off and just disappear and then come
Cuba
back
with Tupac.
Yeah,
did you guys ever believe that Tupac was in Cuba?
That. I don't think
supposedly.
I mean, they say that about
Allegedly.
a lot of greats, right?
Yeah.
They said that Elvis was Bigfoot, things like that, crazy things like that. Yeah, man.
Elvis wasn't really that tall, was he?
Elvis?
Maybe he had a Bigfoot.
You guys know?
Well, you have his ID.
You guys know he died in the shitter? I don't know.
Yeah, remember when I went to Laughlin, I grabbed his driver's license for you, so it actually told.
Imagine though you die in the toilet.
A lot of people have died in the restroom.
Hell
Bro. A lot of people too. Michael Jackson, I think he was found in the restroom too. It's tough. It's tough, man.
Well, that's just because he always ate terrible.
The interesting one that I hear about is Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
he was like shot with a shotgun. And then people say like, was
John
it
Epstein
him?
did not kill himself.
Yeah, right. And people say it wasn't him. It was like what, the wife?
Courtney Love. There's all kinds of conspiracies.
Justice for John Epstein.
Yeah,
sounds like it was the wife.
You guys ever seen what is it? Snapped. No. It's like stories. I think it's on Oxygen Network. I love those shows, but it's like stories of like women like actually snapping, and they're like they'll kill for different motives, unalive for different motives.
Oh, mujeres asesinas.
Yeah. Take out their husband for money, or there's a love affair, a love triangle.
There was like an episode where I guess the girl,
I love my wife.
The girlfriend makes carnitas out of the guy or something.
Damn.
And then
some Hannibal Lecter kind of shit.
Yeah, and then she makes tacos or something, and she gives the mom the tacos or something like that. All bad.
That is insane.
I wouldn't let.
They're like, damn, these carnitas taste a little
Fire.
funny.
You know what scares me is the dark web. There's
Pass the
these
salsa.
pass the salsa, some guacamole in
Maybe
there.
it needs more salt. Yeah.
You guys, before I get into that, you guys seen there's this viral challenge where they get the chicharron and they dip it into the guacamole and they like eat it. My homie Steven Sushi started that trend. It looks really good.
I've done that.
Chicharrón.
But not to, I don't know how that.
I've done that, but I've never.
Crazy. Yeah, chicharron.
videos, but I've
but
always
a lot
done
of people
that.
are doing it. Oh, you've always done that?
I've always done that.
I don't know,
What's
but
your
it's like, it became a trend though.
What's your go-to like snack that you get from the elotero? Like, do you get esquite? Do you get the elote?
Oh, I get the full elote.
The chicharrones, the
Full elote.
papitas,
Elote and
I always
raspado,
get
yeah, okay.
the Doritos,
fresa.
the tostilocos.
but not like Tostilocos, just like Doritos. You know?
Oh.
like the chips,
that
the
even-
fucking the round.
Those are the papitas. They're
Oh,
just
okay,
regular,
yeah.
with like chile limon, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. But I tell them to
I
douse
get,
that.
I get the
like
corn.
the
Yeah,
wheels?
yeah, I
Yeah.
tell them to douse
Oh, okay.
that shit.
What do you
yeah.
get?
I get the
Chile
corn.
limon.
The corn?
Yeah, better than esquites. Esquites,
I
like
get
it's
corn.
already done.
Yeah, I get the
you know?
full
I get-
I love
I get,
biting that shit. It gets
Yeah.
in between your teeth,
Hell
you know?
yeah.
I mean, I'll get like Tostilocos. I love Tostilocos.
Those are cool.
but,
You like the
with hot
cueritos? I don't
Cheetos.
like the cueritos.
Hey,
I like it with,
unpopular
like-
opinion. I'm not a big
I'm
burrito
not-
guy.
yeah.
I'm not.
I like it, but I'll get like a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Unpopular opinion. I'm not even much of an
It's not the-
aguachiles
it's
guy,
not
bro.
about
I'm
the
not gonna
taste.
lie.
Yeah.
It ain't me, bro.
It's not about the taste. It's the consistency.
Okay.
The viscosity.
Damn.
You know, it's got to have a ratio. It's like a little bit
Oh,
of,
you
of
fractions
you know,
the-
and then
yeah.
and then have like chetos, limon, and then you have like a little bit
Hella
of
studios.
corito, you know. And then,
Okay.
What flavor raspado you guys get?
Strawberry, bro, all the way for me. But I love strawberry. I get
bubblegum.
strawberry almost everything.
Vanilla.
Bubblegum's
Like
fire.
vanilla.
Or vanilla, yeah.
Damn,
Balance
nice or
too.
what?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I get a raspado guy that comes by my house like almost every day.
Ooh, mangoneadas. Ooh, fire.
And
Bro,
even by the end of the day,
I gotta go find my elotero.
the
Diablitos.
lotero guy, we get a lotero guy that comes by too, and every day, like around like 9, he'll stop by and he'll give us like the rest of the fucking esquite. With like, sometimes he'll even throw in like the butter and he'll throw in like the chile. He'll be like, here.
I'm getting
Because
hungry now.
if not, then it just goes to waste. He'll tell me it just goes to waste. Because he knows my mother-in-law, so he'll like give it to her, and then we'll be fucking eating esquite for free.
Hey, shout out to all the street vendors out there. Let's take it back to the dark web. So we were talking about cannibalism, right?
Yeah.
So there was this forum, right, back in the day where this is where cannibals would go to this forum. It was like a blog site, right? And these cannibals would go on there and they would like talk about their fetishes, their fantasies, right? So there are people out there in this world that fantasize about being eaten. Like that gets them off, gets them excited.
Suck on my toes.
So there's this case of this real guy,
Me out. Yeah.
right? I think it was
my
in
ass.
Russia. But it was definitely overseas. Chill out. It was overseas. And, bro, it was this dude that had a fantasy of eating
I know you're
somebody.
serious about
I know, right? He had a fantasy of eating somebody, and there was a person that had a fantasy of being eaten, and they met. Long story short, I think it was filmed too. The dude, once they got into it, the guy that wanted to get eaten, all of a sudden started pulling out. Yeah. The dude murdered him still, ate him,
yeah.
and he ended up going to prison.
He was
for it.
real about
it. The site ended up getting shut down. But this is like, these are the types of things that were going down on the dark web. Yeah. You know, things like that.
That's why it's the dark web, bro.
Dark web. That shit is
Dark as
scary,
well.
bro. That shit is scary. I'm cool on that.
I don't know. I've never been to the dark web. I don't know how to really get
I don't
to
even
the
know how
dark
you get
web.
on it.
Just
Yeah.
Google it.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Angel knows. I think, is that where you have to get like a VPN and stuff like that? I don't even know. Because
Richie knows.
That recommend not even.
yeah.
Scary, but
Go up, down, left, right,
Illuminati.
right, and then
they
they
have to
mocks it.
I guess hack or program, but
Illuminati.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, a lot of things that go down.
Okay.
Very, very.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna stay
What
off
are
of
your
there.
fetishes, George?
Bud Light.
My fetishes.
Ice on your nipples.
Hey, go like this. I think you got a lash right there on your face. Speaking of eyelashes, today's episode is sponsored by
Let me blow it.
realiza.beauty.byag. Again, I'm gonna say that one more time because it's a tough one, but it's realiza.beauty.byag. If you guys are looking to get your lashes done, if you need a makeup artist, make sure to check out Angie Garibay. We have our lovely model here, George the Artist, rocking the
So I'm
Realiza.
sponsored by it today. You
We
know
really
what I
are
mean?
sponsored by it. So yeah, make sure to check her out.
My beautiful wife. Check her out. She got lashes, all kinds of styles that she be doing. She's got her own little studio.
And if you
right
can't
there,
find
too,
her IG, just direct message GTA Tattoos, and he can help you he can help coordinate the session too. So yeah, make sure to check her out. Again, it's Realiza Beauty by AG. Man. Yeah, when George,
I love my wife.
When I saw George with that shirt,
Yeah.
I was like, I thought he was rocking some designer. I was like, damn, Georgie's making money now.
Gucci, right?
I
Gucci
thought it
has
was
like a
Gucci
beat
or
on
something.
it,
Yeah.
You don't see that too often.
Well, you rarely see
Gangster
me
with the little bumblebee.
Well, I was actually the one that designed the logo for it.
Sick.
So I was like, you know what, I gotta rock it.
That's that GTA script.
Gangster. Yeah.
Georgia, guys, talk about designing as tattoo artists. Do you get hit up by anyone wanting to design logos? Is that something that you guys do or even entertain?
Definitely.
I mean, I normally don't really do logos just because they usually want like 20 different things in it, and it's hard for me to kind of draw it all up to being as an actual proper logo. I do like logos, like small logos,
Maybe
like
close
simple
friends and
stuff.
family, huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like at Herchell, you've done a few actual personalized logos for people, but it's not like a hot thing that like I guess every artist likes to do, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone randomly will come up to him and be like, "Yo, I'm trying to design like my whole fucking company. Can you like that's like a different."
That's more of the graphic designer.
Yeah, that's like what a graphic designer is for. You know what I mean?
I know,
different.
like I don't know if you guys get it, but I get a lot of people from out of state, and they'll message me and they'll be like, "Hey Herchell, I'm out of state. I love your tattoos, but I would love for you to design my tattoo." And then, as much as I would want to do that, I just feel like
It's weird.
it is weird.
Yeah.
I feel like it's up to the
you're
artist.
not even tattooing
Like
it.
you should have your artist design that for you. You know, I would
Yeah.
feel weird like if somebody approached me like, "Oh, here's this full on design that this other
Someone
artist."
else.
My mind's thinking, "Well, why didn't you just get it tattooed?" by
Yeah,
that
I feel like
person?
that. I've never,
You know, which is cool, and I
usually say
appreciate everybody that's reaching out, but those are kind of like my thoughts on that. But you know, back to your question too, Angel. I know Juan, he does a lot of like commission work. He does a lot of that. You know, the big portraits,
Drawings,
and then the murals
artwork.
too,
Yeah,
like the
murals
murals on the walls. I feel like that is more for us. I feel like that seems more consistent and realistic versus like logos is kind of a tough one because I feel like
graphic designer.
yeah, it's kind of a thing where it's hard for us to even quote. With the tattoo, we know exactly how long it's going
Right.
to take. Yeah. It's done. When we design these logos, for the most part, I feel like it's not really worth the time that it goes into it. That's why it's only done for close friends and family. I feel like, you know,
You can go like
because it's almost
like,
at a loss at that point, you know.
What is it, like Fiverr or something?
Or go to-
Fiverr,
yeah.
Those like other people where like you can. It's like an app where you can like
So they can
like
design
artists like commission things and stuff like that. Like you can go on there too, and they can always.
Bro,
draw something out.
I was paying somebody to do some stuff for me, and it came out that he was just using Fiverr, and I thought it was him doing all these edits. I was like, this dude is talented. But trip it up. This is the world that we're in. Again, check this out. There's YouTube pages out there that the channel, the person behind the channel does no work, bro. They go straight to these Fivers, and they'll pay somebody $100 to create this fucking soundtrack video with rain and you know these effects. These dudes dudes or women will upload these videos to these channels that they have, and they're getting millions of views. They're just sitting back collecting these checks, and it's not even their content, bro. That's the world that we're in, you know. It's crazy.
Right. See, I mean, like you could start up a whole company just by doing that. You know what I mean? You pay someone else.
Yeah.
Cheap, and then you resell it for double the cost. You made your profit. Same thing. You also people work for Amazon, but they don't even work for Amazon. Like they buy the product or whatever it is, and then they never even get the product. They resell it back on their website, and then that's just
Yeah,
it's just constant getting delivered and then shipping it out, and then you're the one that's just profiting all.
You know, we just had this conversation of like not knowing what's real and what's fake. You know, and
Are you real?
what's up? I know, right?
Are we real?
Are we real? This is an AI. Hey, is this really us? This is an AI version of us right
It's
now.
like you gotta, like Inception. You gotta have like that. if it stops spinning,
Another great Leonardo DiCaprio.
I can't even say that. If it stops spinning,
Yeah. But
we're
this
dreaming.
Bro, this is how easy it is to fake too. I'm going to give you guys another example. My boy, Dominicas. So what he did is, there was this viral video that was everywhere, and I realized it was my homie. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was basically, the headline was, it was a newscast, and it said, Amazon employee steals packages and buys Lamborghini. And the video that they showed, you saw it.
Yeah.
So it's a Ring video, and this dude is stealing the package, right? Went crazy viral, right?
Yeah.
Well, the dude came out and he said, this was all fake. This was all a marketing stunt for my shops that I have. That was his own ring. He bought the Amazon vest from Amazon. And you know what he did? Cause it's a legit like newscast, right? He ended up photoshopping the channel, whatever, 11 News, Fox 11 News. And he actually went to AI, got a newscaster voice that was replicated from someone online.
Yeah.
And he typed the script. And the newscaster said his name and everything. That's why everybody believed it. It had like 15 million views or something on TikTok. But anyways, he did this marketing stunt. But it turned into sales. Because sure, this video went viral, but all that traffic was put, because he has like a gummy shop where he sells gummies and things like that.
Just
I don't
for
know,
gummies,
like those fruit snacks that are like belts. You know what I'm talking about? But these are just one of many stories that he has, and he did like marketing a crazy viral video, but with a purpose, and I thought that was like smart.
That's pretty clever.
But again,
bro.
it's
just for.
But isn't that illegal?
But it paid out. I mean, actually, he's getting sued by Amazon. So yeah,
plagiarized.
he is getting sued by Amazon.
I was thinking, I was like, I don't think
he's getting sued by Amazon
Yeah, see, now-
because he
do
made it
something
seem
like
he was
that.
an employee.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, this again, it's just an example of like the things that are going on, man. So
crazy.
Man, anything just to make a buck. Right?
yeah, it's crazy. It's
Even
fast.
if you gotta just fake it to make that dollar.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Have you guys ever faked anything like that? Have you ever faked anything until
No.
I like that line that J. Cole has. He's like, me, I did the opposite. I made it, then I faked it, because after he got famous, he got his chains and stuff like that.
I felt that.
He's gonna start rapping, bro.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I took that personal.
Man. Okay, so also in recent news, a man spent $170,000 on excruciating leg surgery to go from 5'5" to 5'10".
I've seen this shit.
inches.
Whoa.
I've seen this shit.
Would
Everyone
you-
has been referencing to fucking the movie White Chicks.
Oh yeah. Which is a
'Cause they're
classic.
saying, oh yeah, we got our knees done.
Wayne's movie.
Yeah.
We got our knees- yeah.
Oh.
But they say, I
You
don't know.
seem so tall. Oh, it's that new thing. We got our
Oh
knees.
my god, that's hilarious. Would you guys do that for 170,000?
I don't
Also,
even know
there's,
that.
there's another catch though. You lose 10 years of your life.
I bet. Yeah.
No, they say that.
I
They actually
bet.
said that. So would you pay that amount
Oh, nah. I think-
and then lose 10
Well-
years of your life? Would you do that, Georgie?
If you're, I don't know, if for those people that feel like
Desperate or
being
something.
short is such a big problem to them
Yeah.
that they can't even because some people say like girls always sometimes say like, oh, I don't like dating short guys. You got to be like fucking 6'2"
Yeah.
or something.
6 and up.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like sometimes it affects guys where they're all like,
True. Well,
Man, I can't even get-
same
I
with
can't even
women.
get
They
game, you
love
know
to
what I
see
mean?
what they see on social media, so they want to look like them.
True.
And get the BBLs and stuff like that. But
and then sometimes
same
it's
for
not
guys,
even
I would
necessary.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, honestly, that's something that I wish I could change about myself.
I'm
is be
average
taller.
height.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I'm
5'8".
saying.
I feel like
Same.
growing it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
And then I don't think it even will work.
Yeah.
Like, is it actually possible?
No, I mean, it's being done.
This guy
We'll
got
see.
his
Yeah.
his
5
knees
inches,
done.
bro. I was gonna
say
He got
his-
5 inches
inches.
of height.
Enlargement.
No, well, there's
then, like,
okay.
then,
When
like,
I saw
where'd you
that,
do
right?
that? Where'd you
no,
do that?
No, but they actually had this real thing that
like-
was going on. Did you see that?
You get surgery to get girthier.
Yeah, you get an extra 2 inches. You pay 170,000. Would you pay 170,000?
It's like that'd be 5 inches in total.
Yeah, dudes are gonna be lining up because I saw it was like I think it was a day after April
Look, you just
Fools,
take a blue,
so
a
it's
blue
gotta be
rhino
check.
pill.
Yeah, the honey
blue
pack.
chew.
Get the honey pack. The Hims.
Two blue chews.
Today is not
Oh my
sponsored by Blue Chew. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do it either, man. That's too.
You go to the bathroom, grab a pump.
That's tough. Yeah. Did you guys see that new tattoo that Lil Uzi Vert got on his forehead and his tongue? Did you guys see that?
What do you get?
Dude, that
he got it done
motherfucker
on
He
Ganga.
has everything.
stays.
Oh,
He got it done on Ganga.
Like,
he has the gem, right?
well,
Right
no,
here?
he had it
He had
surgically
it.
removed
He
because they
doesn't have
said
it
that
anymore.
if someone were to pull it, he can actually die from it.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that's why he had it surgically removed.
all bad. I wouldn't even do it in the first place.
He had
Imagine
this
that shit
fat
gets
diamond on his forehead,
And it
and,
was,
they
like,
said that if he were to
expensive,
remove
right?
it, that that it could potentially kill him, and that's why he ended up having it surgically removed. But he did get tattooed by Ganga the first time, getting his whole
Yeah,
torso
I
tatted
saw that.
and
He's
his
been
back
back a few
tatted.
times.
You know what I mean?
Under
But to have his have his face tatted again and his tongue. I mean, there's other people out there that do that too. So they have gotten like their tongue tatted, even like the inner top part of their
would you get your
jaw like tattooed inside of it? You know what I mean?
Would you split your tongue?
Nah.
No, not in their tongue. They actually got tattooed like on the root of their mouth.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, the airplane.
Yeah.
And
but imagine having the snake tongue.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
You wouldn't do it. I would do it.
When I was a kid, I wanted elf ears.
Oh, you on some weird hentai shit.
And you wanted the fangs.
Yeah, I wanted fangs, bro.
Hey, he would draw with a Sharpie like the bite marks, and he would go to
I feel
work.
like that's something your brother would
See,
do.
what if I identified as a fucking vampire, bro? Like, you know, and then it's too late. I file my fangs. I have, you know, fucking vampire ears.
First of all,
I would hate that now.
Vampire,
You know?
you're always outside in the daylight.
Hey, but I'm half blood though.
Are you gonna
half blood, bro?
Look, the guy
Are you gonna be like sparkling, like Twilight?
The guy from
Blade, bro.
Benchwarmers, you remember the brother? And he would be scared to like come out because the sun would like hurt him. Do you remember that? He'd be all
No, but
like
that's
that.
a real condition with people too, though. There
Yeah,
are
that is
people
like a
that are
real
sensitive
thing.
to the light.
is
Yeah,
it?
there is. It's crazy. That's a real thing. Real life.
I feel like Herchell, if Herchell was a vampire, he'd be the guy from Twilight. Sparkling. You don't want to see the true me, and he steps into the light, and he's just like,
that's hilarious.
glycerine and shit.
Glistening.
My God.
You're not afraid of me?
Man, I don't know what's
I ain't
going on.
gonna lie, I've seen Twilight.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen Twilight in a long
I've seen
time.
it.
And it was filmed, I think, in the Northwest, up like by Oregon and stuff, because it looks like
really?
that. That's exactly how Oregon and like Washington look out there,
All
man.
fucking depressed and shit.
No, it is like that.
He's gonna show up with his fangs.
What do you have coming up this weekend, man? What do you have planned?
Nothing.
For sure.
Nothing crazy.
Georgia, you busy right now or
I'm
what?
just chilling.
Yeah, well, I mean, today I got like 5 appointments.
Nice.
You know, then I'm taking off for Friday, Saturday,
yeah.
Sunday I'm coming back,
5 appointments.
and then
Right?
Sunday I'm
Is there
tatting.
even enough time?
That's why you keep all Gucci'd out, bro.
All realist.
Yeah.
Ow.
All realist.
Oh, so tomorrow tomorrow I have an appointment. I'm getting a tour of the YouTube headquarters. tomorrow.
Sick.
So I'm going to go out there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go out there and check that out.
Are you allowed to film or no?
I'm gonna
I
take
doubt-
my,
I
no,
doubt
I
we
can
will.
film. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna take my camera. Actually, now that you say that, I'm gonna take my camera. So we'll vlog it up. You were saying you like the vlogs, huh? We gotta keep
Yeah,
those
they're
vlogs
cool.
going.
They're cool.
Yeah, let us know. Would you guys like to see more vlogs? Would you guys be interested in what is it, like a food episode? Let us know. You know, we're listening. I know there's a few people that commented about merchandise. What kind of merchandise would you guys like to see? Honestly, if we made merchandise, I would really want to just make merchandise right now and just like give it out to the few people that are showing and supporting. So let us know what do you have in mind? Like, do you guys just want to see the logo on there? We could do some original designs. Just let us know your thoughts, and also make sure to comment.
Back in the day
comment if you're
t-shirts.
watching. If you made it all the way to this video right now, stop the video right now. Like the video, drop a comment on here to support your boys. And we do have a comment, or we do have a question from shout out to Diana D. And I appreciate everybody that commented. Actually, before I ask the question, there is a comment too. Alyssa said, "Y'all are gorgeous." Let me find out. This is the Gorgeous Boys podcast. Yeah,
Gorgeous George.
handsome, gorgeous George.
The Poppies podcast.
Hey, and I appreciate it. We're decent looking,
podcast.
decent. All right. How does George say? All right. But Diana D does say thoughts on girls with surgery and tattoos, and also thoughts on tattooing over stretch marks, pet peeve or not. So what do you guys think about girls with surgery and tattoos? She's asking. Yeah, like plastic surgery. I'm assuming she's like, I feel like
Girls with plastic surgery and tattoos?
Yeah, both. So I feel like it's common now. It's almost regular to. I'm almost surprised.
It's a personality.
There's a point where like having surgery and modifying your body and things like that to a certain extent just to like enhance certain things, but when you tend to kind of overdo it, you know, it's just it's like that botched look, you know what I mean? Like a good example, like we had that female adult actress who came in and you know what I mean, and she wanted to get her whole side of her face tatted.
Sabrina Sabrok.
Ooh, the girl from Laura Pico, right?
Yeah. Shout out to her.
You know,
Shout out to my childhood
she was like botched Barbie. You know what I mean? And I mean, somehow that's appealing to some people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, she loves that.
Not my kind of taste. You know, and if that's what they like, that's what, you know, that's fine. I wouldn't, you know, deny that, but I'm not gonna be also like in a sense like that's my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you know, I'm not saying I feel this, but I feel like a lot of people, what I've heard from like dudes just talking and things like that, I feel like people are saying that women are starting to look like the same. It's like the same cut and, you know, it's the same cut and paste like mold, you know? It's like they're saying like all these like girls that are getting their bodies done, they all have the same bodies. So that's something that I've been hearing. Some people prefer the natural versus like, you know, that look. But it's just, yeah, man. I mean, whatever you want to do with your body, that's totally up to you, whatever makes you feel better. But back to what George was saying, I think something that, people do need to be aware of is what George is saying. Sometimes when it's on you, you don't notice it. You can't do too much.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're in that moment, if you notice a lot of people that get a lot of plastic surgery, they're going back getting their second BBL, getting their third boob job. So it's like, it becomes something to once you get started, it's hard to back out and you keep doing more and more and more and we're never satisfied. And that's a human thing.
Then it becomes like a health thing. You know what I mean? It's like a health,
bro. It becomes
problems.
risky. What about that supermodel that had her? I don't know what she had, but she had a second or third surgery. Did you guys see that? This popping, like I forgot her name. It was a Jocelyn, but she had like a couple million followers on Instagram, and she was like this Instagram influencer. She went out to Colombia, I think, and on her third, I don't know what it was. I don't want to say. It might have been her BBL. It might have been her second.
Orange County, right?
Yeah, she was from Orange County. She was from Orange County. So that scared me. I was like, whoa. Yeah. She's from Orange County. Yeah, you're right, Angel. Yeah, she passed away. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you're not satisfied and you want to keep looking better and better and better, but we're pushing that line.
There's another incident where some girl in the beginning, she looked like Angelina Jolie, and she would get referenced a lot that, oh my God, you look like Angelina Jolie. So now she took it up to herself to where she would get surgeries to look more and more like Angelina Jolie. To now we're like, and it's actually like a big thing. Yeah. She actually like got so much surgery. She looked like Angelina Jolie if Angelina Jolie
got a bunch of surgery,
like got a bunch of surgery before, like she shaved her nose. She looks like sucked, like face, everything. Yeah. Like she looked like Angelina Jolie, like beef jerky.
Whoa, what? Beef jerky?
You know what I mean? Like, cause her like she like tanned her skin and everything. She's like all like sucked in the face.
So now,
you know what I mean? Like now she doesn't look like anything like Angelina Jolie. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. And the person that's getting it, you're not aware, you're not seeing it from that outside perspective. You know, I forgot what it's called, but there's a name for that. Wow. But I don't know if you guys have seen, but even dudes are getting BBLs, bro. Oh, yeah. Like dudes that are flat shit. Would you guys? Dudes are really getting BBL. I'm not saying the full on like the
take the fat from my stomach and put it in my ass.
But they're just like plumping it up a little bit. You know? I'm not saying a full on BBL.
You would
with the thigh. Nah, I'm chilling. Not with the whole thighs and the hips. Like I'm saying, just they're putting a little bit of like.
I don't know, Hirsch. What would you say if I came in a little cakey next day? Like, what would you say?
Slap it
I feel like you'd get more tips.
Would you compliment?
You'd be like, "Damn, George, nice ass."
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Oh my God!
What you doing with all this ass?
If you had to modify anything or have to do
to yourself
an altercation or a surgery, what would you have done? Any of you guys?
I would just get veneers. I want veneers, and that's it. Veneers. That's probably the only thing.
I don't know if I can do veneers. Having to shave down my teeth.
Oh, if they have a better way of doing it.
They have the caps.
Yeah. But that's it. I don't think I do.
Well, even with caps, they still got to shave.
I love myself.
Down your teeth a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I love the way I am.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of...
Like you could Botox or what?
Like if I needed a hair transplant, I would run that up.
He'd be looking like that.
He'd be looking like
hairline. But thankfully, I'm new hairline. Chill out. Hey, they're going in. But let me tell you why though, because
but his.
I need one, and George is losing his.
Oh, you know what? That's true. That's true. That kind of hurts. I'm just fucking raps. Nah, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I looked at an old high school pic of me, and like my hair was like a little bit.
No, bro, mine usually is super low. Mine's like 2 or 3 fingers, bro.
Mine's like mine was like Mine was like,
Oh my god.
now it's like, you know.
I know. I posted the hair video on Facebook, and bro, I'm being half of the comments are like, "Señoras," like you know, like sending me hard eyes, you know, and the other ones are like, dudes like, "What's up with that hairline, though? What's up with those baby hairs?" I'm like, motherfucker.
Does that make you feel insecure at all as a man?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. But here's the deal: I know my hairline is fucked up, but I'm just running with it, bro. It is what it is. You know.
You're gonna start wearing a hairband or the hair, like the bra.
Oh, I know, right? But it's not that I'm losing my hairline. My hairline is because I fucked with it with the razor. You know, it's not because naturally it's receding or anything like that. I'm fucking with it. What's up? What's up? Hey.
I fucking died over here.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I ain't trying to get roasted up. So
Yeah,
I'm not saying nothing.
Now I can't stop looking at his hairline.
We need to have a roast session, bro. We need to have a roast session. Man. Hey,
Hey, so what would you do? Yeah, what would you do if you were to get surgery?
Julio wouldn't survive.
What would you do, George? No. I mean, I would fuck around and get some skincare, things like that. You know what I mean? Laser. I want to get some little laser.
Well, you've gotten
like,
it before, actually.
He's gonna look like
that scar on your face.
Yeah, I have that burn.
Be looking like handsome Squidward.
Like I've done that before, but I've had it's no shock surprise. You know, I got like acne on my face. You know what I mean? And I still got like a little bit of scarring.
Yeah,
you know,
treat that.
I didn't even know.
Continue. Hey, now you can get him back, bro, because he got you, bro.
You know, because I mean, like, I would get that. I've actually had a little bit of that, like in the past too, where I would, they would take like a bunch of needles and like stab you in the face to like soften up the tissue, and then try to like smooth it out. You know, so sometimes I look at Juan and I'm like, smooth skin. Yeah. You know,
do you guys? I enjoy.
That's a Fallout reference. Smooth skin.
Dang. Do you guys enjoy Dr. Pimple Popper?
Oh, I love it.
I love it too. I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
Herchell.
Nasty, but I'll stay watching it.
Tell him.
You know what I mean? Be weird as fuck around me.
What are you talking about?
You know,
I'd be like, George, let me get that one.
Yeah, you be like that, and I'm like, bro, that's like weird.
Really?
I've done it a couple times, maybe twice. But what was it? Your back?
Let me get that one on the
bro, George has a crater.
Yeah,
a crater.
I remember that one.
No, it's like empty.
Like a hole.
It's like an empty crater. But he had something that was removed.
Yeah.
Sorry, George. I didn't mean to put your stuff on there.
Damn.
No, that's actually what I was gonna say. Like, I used to have like this little thing on my back where it was like a little like bar, and like Herchell would always be like, "Let me pop that shit." And I'm
that's
like,
how you know you guys are homies.
Oh, get your homie that
pull out, he bust out like a needle and be like, "Oh, I'll pop it right now."
With an extra type 3.
Like, let me like film it and shit.
Doctor too.
I masked up, gloved it up though. You know, Maticided him. You know,
Maticide. That's
medicine.
Yeah. Nah, and he ended up getting it was like my lady, like barely like, not even like a couple months into the relationship. Like,
what was that big one on your back?
It was on his back. Watch, you gotta see after. You gotta see after.
I got like it's like, well, now it's like a little hole like that. But I remember it was like pretty big. You know what I mean?
Man, when I was a kid, I was like, I think I was like 5 or 6, and I had this thing where I have bad hearing on my left side of my ear, right? But when I was a kid, I fell asleep.
Same.
And I ended up having this ear pain, and I was like, shit was coming out of my ear, and it was nasty. So I ended up going to the doctor, and I guess what ended up happening was I had a fucking roach that went into my ear, went in and it died. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was a kid, bro.
Was that your little homie?
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess a roach crawled.
Was that Jimmy
the
ear. Cricket?
Yeah. So they ended up clearing out my ear or whatever, but that shit was tough.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I actually had like hella blackheads. I don't know if you know what those are.
Yeah.
The little marks. I had a shit ton of them.
Look like a blackhead.
Whoa. Racist. Oh no, it doesn't look like it now. It looks like I've cleaned your skin. People be like, "Oh, what's your skincare routine?" And they're like, "It's so shiny." I'm like, damn.
He said I use the same bar of soap that I wash my ass, wash my face.
That's it. Oh, man. It's funny because they say that at guys, and I feel like guys, we don't do much, you know?
No.
Yeah.
I just shower.
Yeah, just shower.
Wash my face.
It's like, it's funny because like women,
Herchell dries his face with his balls first and then dries his face.
Women they'll have all their products. All their products, and dudes just have like
it has protein.
I remember for my birthday, it was for Christmas, Herschel gifted me Proactive.
Yeah, I was looking out for the But what did I tell you, George?
I low-key fucking
George, I told you, hey, no, I went off to the side, and that was one of the gifts, and I told George, I'm like, hey, George.
For Christmas.
No, I told George, this ain't, because it was bad at that time. It's a lot better now.
It was.
But it was bad, and I was looking out. Because, bro, okay, I got Proactive from my brother Richie, too. So it's like, I was looking out like I would for my brother.
Your boss gives you Proactive.
Bro, and I told you, I was like, George, don't take it personal, you know, but I'm just like,
a pack of boxers, hey, bro.
Hey, that was an $80 Proactive kit, bro.
For like some shampoo.
I did use it, though.
All right, there you go.
You smelling like shit. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna send me a hairline kit for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, Hirsch. I have The Apprentice's hair. We can use that as plug-in.
You're gonna give them the minoxidil. Minoxidil.
Let's take it back to, we covered this news topic that we talked about several episodes ago.
Yeah.
So you guys remember that story with the family that went to Mexico for medical procedures? Cartel pulled up on them, took them. They thought they were Haitian, the Haitian rivals.
Right.
So it's coming out more details what happened with this family, right? So apparently there was siblings, and what they're saying is that the siblings that were kidnapped by Mexican cartel, they said that they tried to force them to have sex with each other. What? So in the beginning, because the cartel, so I wonder if that was before they realized like we got the wrong people. Yeah. But yeah, they were telling them they didn't do anything, but the cartel was like trying to have them do things, shit. Man. It's kind of a crazy spot to be in, man. That's scary.
You're gonna have to kill me.
Yeah, at that point, huh? Just take me out. Take me out. It is what it is.
Like technically, we're like second cousins.
Oh, wow. No. I've heard of stories.
It don't even matter.
You're wild. I've heard of stories. I've heard of stories where Mexico, and then
you're talking to this girl, and it turns out it's a cousin.
Well, there's been reports of that where like this couple they've been dating for like 20 years and only to find out that they were actually cousins.
I heard about
not
that.
Distant cousins, but they didn't even know. Damn. I'm like, if you cousins, like, yo,
no family reunion,
but that's like a bad thing if you have kids, right? Like they can come out like kind of fucked up
for sure. That's what happens with like families, royal families. That's why the kids were all fucked up with the lip. Yeah. Certain they're born with certain conditions. They're not born all right.
Skincare.
A lot of those inbred families, they try to keep the bloodline pure. So it's crazy. Would you say about skincare? That's how you get.
No, sometimes they get like skin conditions.
Oh, do they really? Oh, I thought you were joking.
No, I thought you were joking too.
No, Juan was just laughing at me, like thinking about something else.
That's crazy too. Like back in those times, like medieval times or whatever. Like you'd I don't know if you guys have seen, but like in the to go to the bathroom, they'd have these like buckets. So you'd just go to the bathroom next to your bed. Yeah. And then these buckets were tossed into this, what do you call it? Like a chute. Yeah. And there's these people that were in charge of keeping it clean. Oh, but the thing about it is it constantly smelled like you'd walk by this and it would smell like,
like ants.
Yeah. It smelled like all that. But it's crazy how, cause I remember when I was a kid, I was still a kid, and I remember in Mexico, there's still a lot of outhouses. In the pueblo where my family's from, there was a lot of outhouses. So you'd have to literally leave the house, go to the back, go to like a little shed, and use the bathroom. You guys, that shit was scary. Fucking little 2 a.m.
I gotta piss sometimes, and I'm out in the tree, behind the tree.
It's like raining hella hard, and you gotta go outside, take a
leaves.
Shit.
You gotta find the soft leaves. That's nature's toilet paper.
Unless it was like poison ivy, you'd be having a bad day. It's like, damn, someone already used this leaf.
Use the other side.
Do you use the big leaves, like the big smooth ones?
Wait, you really done that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've really done that in Mexico.
I just make sure it comes out. Like, the little leaves.
Clean
drop off.
You use the little leaves or you use the big leaves?
I don't know, bro. This was when I was a kid.
Tropical leaves?
Whatever you could find, bro.
Anything, huh?
They had those.
Would people advertise that? Like Charmin? Like, use these big leaves. These are much better than your fucking regular ass leaves.
I think you're onto a new product, Georgie.
You are.
Hey guys, how many times in the podcast have you guys talked about poop?
Bro, every episode.
George.
Poop, right?
Every time George.
Episode, yeah.
He's a fan of it. I know, right?
Man.
Sponsored by Charmin.
Today, we need that Charmin deal.
The extra soft.
Silently judge you.
What?
If you don't use Charmin.
I use the wipes.
Baby wipes?
Booty wipes, yeah.
Yeah,
they're just cold. So like
That's so environmental.
No, they get the flushable ones, not the Do not flush.
George is conscious of the environment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen lately too. They're talking about how, the dollar, a lot of people don't want to do too much business with the US, but they're talking about how the Indian rupee is now going global because they're trading in 18 countries, they're trading in rupees. So I wonder how that happens. I don't know how this works, but have you guys seen where there's this like hustle? I don't know if it's still around, but it's with money where what you do is you buy a different currency. That currency, it's like buying and selling currency, but then you make a profit. Let me give you an example. So I wonder if this would work for that. I don't know if anybody knows out there. So right now that the rupee is being traded at a high amount. Yeah. So does that mean that it's worth more? And meaning like if you buy it with US, it's worth less, but you can buy in other forms of money. Buy it in rupee.
Like crypto.
That's
currency,
what I'm saying. It's like buying low, selling high, right? It's the same. I feel like it's the same formula.
Well, at the end of the day, it's
currency exchange.
It's
a lot of people are making money in currency.
It's still going to be worth the fucking same amount when you go to that country to use that money. But I mean, other than like Mexico sometimes the
18
inflation
pesos, 19 pesos for
rising
around there,
and
right? Close to 20. But I remember back in the day, you'd get a lot more with your money, bro. Back in the day, you didn't need a lot of money, and you'd fucking.
I hear the food is fire in
great,
Mexico.
bro.
Like, definitely. You walk in with $100, you'd be the most fucking richest guy right there for like an entire day. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Also, speaking of Mexico, did you guys see that in Tijuana? I believe it's Adelitas that got shut down. They got tied into human trafficking, bro.
Oh shit!
So some of the girls that were at these clubs, I mean, I feel like we just assume things like that, right? But they were trafficked. Yeah, they were being trafficked. Some of the girls that work at Adelitas. So for the people that don't know,
as long as they treat you good,
club,
they feed you.
But that's the thing about it too is like, a lot of times they're it's sad because
that's like some bottom bitch thing.
Whoa,
damn.
Stuff to say like. No, I'm saying if you're I'm saying like if you were like a bottom a bottom bitch, like that means like you like
anything.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like in like
put me
like
on.
in the pimp industry.
Ex-pimp George over here.
Right? This is a pimp talk segment.
Can you tell by the realeza?
They would have girls, right? So obviously there's always be the one favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And that was called the bottom bitch.
That's the bottom bitch? The favorite is the bottom bitch?
Yeah, so the bottom bitch would be like, obviously she would get paid the most. She would get treated the most better, better conditions. She would get like more better.
Bad bitch.
I don't know why, but it's like that's what it's labeled as, like bottom bitch. Like you my bottom bitch. You know what I mean? And all the other ones were like trash.
So how do you know this?
For Hustle and Flow? Let me find out. You watch Hustle and Flow? Yeah.
So that's what I'm referring to. So that's what I'm referring to when you say like as long as I get treated right, it's like that sounds more like.
They find out you were the bottom.
Like a bottom bitch. But at the same time, I think that's like not okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. Like if you held captive, you know what I mean, and you're being sold to fucking sleep with a guy for money. Yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Regardless, it doesn't mean if you're treated right or not. It's still not a good thing to do.
But
you know
in
what
general,
I mean?
It doesn't really sound.
Because then, like most of those chicks, they have that mentality. It was like, well, my pimp treats me better and this and that. That's just getting like brainwashed at that point.
And
it really is. I think it is, right?
Yeah, and I thought these ladies of the night, I thought they didn't exist anymore, bro. But I hear that on Figueroa Street in LA. Somebody was telling me too that in the IE, there's like a street out there that's known for that. But there's like on Harbor and Santa Ana, like I didn't realize that it's still active. Like there's still ladies of the night, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
The night wonder.
Yeah,
the one that
night walkers, bro. So
the night walkers.
Yeah,
that's
night
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Shit.
That's the way you just said the night walkers. That shit sounds creepy to me. Stay away from them, bitch.
Any other comments that people have said?
Let's look at here, man. Let's get some shout outs here. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that's
comments
been,
are why
watching the podcast.
Why is Juan's tattoo so crusty?
Dang.
Ashley asked for it, huh? Yeah.
Look at it.
I didn't have time to moisturize,
Yeah, definitely.
I just go.
Yeah, no, like I said, we appreciate everybody that's been watching, supporting. A lot of people that have been commenting. Big shout out to Steph C, Rebecca, Miguel, Adrian. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. We got James in here too. McLovin. What's up, McLovin? McLovin. So. Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's really it, bro. I think that's really it. I got a busy week coming up. Yeah, I just paid off my taxes, so I'm like, yeah, it's I gotta make that money back, you know.
Right.
But yeah, no, man, got a busy week. I'm sure you guys are gonna be busy.
Spicy.
Do you guys wanna any shout outs or you yourself? If you guys wanna bring anything up, man? How you feeling, George?
Shout out to my sponsor.
Shout out to your sponsor, Realeza. Yeah. George
Go get your lashes done.
George was missed while he was gone, and again, you know, we're constantly going to be switching it up. You know, we'll get Julio in.
I have all of the text logs of Herchell being like, "We need you. When are you going to come back?
We miss you."
Yeah, right.
You know,
it's like we need the George vibes in here. So
Yeah.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same
Without you.
So I had to.
And also, if you guys have any guests that you guys would, you know, like us to bring on, you know, let us know too in the chat. We do plan on a lot of guests. We're just, you know, working our way up shortly. We have guests, you know, different internet personalities, tattoo artists, you know, musicians, a lot of people that we're going to have on here. We're just trying to, you know, get the ball rolling and, you know, continue getting these out. And we've been consistent for 13 weeks straight. This is episode 13. Episode 14 is next week. It is going to be on 420. So expect the Trippy podcast.
Hey.
You know, yeah, expect the Trippy podcast.
High on life.
High on life, you know. And
but high on life.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm high on it right now.
Yep.
Hypotenuse.
There you go. Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching, and we're going to sign off here. We hope to see you on the next episode. It's Back in the Day podcast, episode 13. Signing off here. Much love.
Sick.
Yeah.
So you really dry your balls first, then your face?
Nah, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what you said, bro.
Yeah. No, I answered it too fast. The opposite way. But I've been on my 2 towels, though. I've been on my 2 towels.
I actually have 3 towels.
Damn.
I just use one.
Because I use like one towel, and then that one goes in, like after I'm done
one for your hair,
one goes
one for his hair. Yeah.
No, well, because I don't like using the same towel like the next day. You know what I mean? So it's constant in rotation. So that way I'm using always a fresh towel.
A little wet towel for his hairline that he's trying to like.
No, I wear like one of those like bag nets, so I don't get my hair wet. You know what I mean?
It's a cheetah print.
Cheetah print.
Yeah.
You got a little robe too.
I got a loofah. I do. I actually got like a body wash loofah that I get from like.
How long are you supposed to have? How often do you need to switch out your loofahs? The little stuff.
Well, as soon as the soap, because it has built-in soap in it.
Right.
As soon as the soap
okay.
wastes away, I throw it away. Yeah. Because it's like it comes in like a 2-pack.
I didn't know it had soap in there. What? Mm-hmm. I just have the regular
like cucumber one.
Yeah.
I have like a cucumber one.
So do you use the scrub to scrub your ass and your face? The same one, or do you have 2 separate ones?
Okay, well, it's double-sided. So I use one side.
So what if you like...
No, I use one side to wash my body, and then I flip it, and then I use my face.
To me, that probably... You don't be switching it, bro.
I do.
Yeah?
I do, because then one side would have...
I don't know. It's going to all rinse out.
When it has a pelitos on it.
Hey...